Well, new information tonight. Shelby County DA Steve Mulroy is firing back at Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland's public criticism, accusing Mulroy of being soft on crime. Video from November of last year shows the woman firing a gun at a police officer from a moving car in front of the police station on Rains Road, but charges against her were dismissed. Now, according to DA Mulroy, the woman thought the officer driving the unmarked car matched the description of the person who allegedly killed her boyfriend 3 days earlier. ABC 24's Jay Shakur is in downtown Memphis for us tonight. And Jay, I understand there's been a lot of back and forth on this case. Sort it all out for us.
Richard, that's right. Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland called out the DA's office about this. He called the criminal justice system here a revolving door, saying that they're being too easy on criminals. However, District Attorney Steve Mulroy fired back, as you mentioned. He says that the facts just don't match the narrative.
This is the third time that Mayor Strickland's email newsletter has criticized our office.
That's District Attorney Steve Mulroy responding to Mayor Jim Strickland's criticism of the DA's office. This comes after Mulroy dismissed charges against a woman caught on video shooting at a police officer. It happened last year in front of a Whitehaven police station.
We have a gun violence problem in our city.
In Strickland's weekly update, the Memphis mayor said this is yet another frustrating example of the revolving door that is 201 Poplar. But Mulroy says,
3 strikes and you're out. I have to respond to this one.
The DA says there's another side to the story that Strickland left out, misleading the public. A police officer driving an unmarked black Dodge Charger with lights off began following a woman in Whitehaven, believing the car to be stolen. Mulroy citing the defendant's alleged fear after someone killed her boyfriend in a similar type of vehicle earlier that week.
Where she could have turned into any number of places, she decided to turn into a police precinct parking lot for safety. When the person in the black Dodge Charger still turned in to follow her at that point, she let off several rounds.
Strickland says he sticks by his statements.
That explanation is not an excuse. I feel bad that her boyfriend died by an act of violence, but that doesn't excuse shooting 5 times into traffic. How can it be self-defense when no one fired a gun at her?
Decarcerate Memphis's Chelsea Glass says this case is a prime example of why the use of unmarked cars leads to bigger issues.
Unmarked cars, again, are not about safety. It's about, hunting. It's about stealth.
Now we have to emphasize this incident happened last November. That was before pursuits like this were prohibited, particularly for those wanted only for a traffic violation, a misdemeanor, or a non-violent felony. In downtown Memphis, I'm Jay Shakur.